when we put forward our policy proposals, we don't take reference from what the PAP does and say that, okay, let's make a different policy from what the PAP does. What we do is, firstly, we listen to our constituents on the ground, and that's the benefit of having elected MPs. Elected MPs are able to listen to their constituents week in, week out during Meet the People sessions, during house visits. We hear the feedback and inputs from our residents, and from there, we can make an assessment about whether or not the current policies have gaps, and if there are gaps, then we'll put forward the policy proposals. I don't make any apologies for having similarities with the PAP, and I think we, in many ways, we are leading the PAP in many of these policies. But really, it's not a contest about who is first and who is second. What is more important is that, are the policies fit for Singapore? Are the policies benefiting our residents, benefiting Singaporeans as a whole, and benefiting Singaporeans in the long term? So we don't just look at the immediate term. An example is what my colleague James mentioned just now about our redundancy insurance scheme. We had proposed that the scheme will be funded by workers and employers in equal measure as an insurance scheme. So the workers and employers will pay into premiums into a redundancy insurance scheme. And when they get retrenched, then they can draw down from that. The PAP scheme involves just taxpayer dollars in terms of funding the unemployment benefits that they are giving out. Well, we're not saying that that's necessarily always wrong, but it's just to illustrate that our policies look at a long term as well. We're not just looking at giving out short-term handouts, but we're looking at a long-term sustainability of many of our proposals.